What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we have a story that was submitted to me of this kid who is in the subscribers class who hates this YouTube rabbit guy Riggy so incredibly much that he actually just has a mental breakdown in class, starts throwing desks and stuff. It's actually the most insane reaction to some YouTube rabbit guy. I don't know him that well. I don't really watch that series that much. I know that you guys watch that series quite a bit or whatever on YouTube, but this kid actually hates this rabbit so much that he makes an entire presentation in front of the entire class about it and has an actual mental breakdown over it. It's actually insane. I know you'll enjoy this story time, so leave a like on the video right now to claim your free nothing. This is not a scam, guys. Leave a like to claim nothing. It's really a really good deal. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and like stories. And with that being said, let's just jump right into it. Anyways, so we're going to call the subscriber who submitted this story Alex. So this actually happened about a week ago. This was a very recent story time. And about a week ago, they had this assignment that was due, which was a kind of a presentation on dinosaurs. Yes, no, you get a presentation on dinosaurs, not a presentation on literally anything you want it to say anything you want ever. No, this was a presentation on actual dinosaurs. So I'm not sure how Riggy the Rabbit is included as a dinosaur, but that's beyond me. Anyways, right, so this the subscriber who we're going to call Alex, so the presentation was due last Friday. And on Thursday, they were in class, they were put into random partners in random pairs, and they were going to go over what they already have for their presentation. So they had a week to work on it, and they could do a poster, you could do a slideshow that you would project on screen, you could do a fully written presentation, you had a lot of options for what you could do. But this was like a natural history class, or I guess that's what it's called. So basically, the presentation had to be on dinosaurs. You were able to choose a dinosaur, and then you were able to talk about it. This wasn't these are the top 5 reasons why Tyrannosaurus Rexes are trash AF. No, this wasn't an opinion piece, man. This was just a historical information facts type presentation thing. So anyways, right, the subscriber Alex, he decided to do his presentation on the pterodactyl. He thought, it's a pretty cool dinosaur. Got to learn some facts and knowledge about it, right? So yeah, anyways, he's in class on Thursday, and the teacher's like, all right, class, so we now got to I'm going to put you guys in random pairs, and you are going to go over your presentation with your partner. So anyways, the subscriber is put into a random pairing with this kid, and we're going to call this kid Ben. So anyways, Ben was just some random kid in the class. The subscriber Alex really didn't know Ben that well. And that's kind of some of the reason of the random pairing, is because the teacher realized that kids who had friends in the class were immediately just going to pair up with, their friends. And the teacher wanted them to get to know everyone. Wanted to, diversity in the people that they're meeting, So anyways, he sits down, and Alex is like, all right, man, so I'm doing a slideshow tomorrow. I got this, I went online, learned these things about the pterodactyl, and he listed off 3 things. He's like, I'm probably going to do a little bit more research tonight, because I know the presentation is supposed to be a couple minutes, and I don't know if this is long enough for a couple minutes. So yeah, what about you, man? And so the subscriber Alex is just looking at Ben. Ben just looks at him and says, And Alex is like, wait, what? And Ben's like, I don't have anything yet. And Alex is like, you're joking, right? And he's like, no, I don't have anything yet. Is it due today? Is it due today, Alex? And Ben's like, no. Alex is like, no. I guess it's not due today, but it's kind of a big presentation, man. You take it seriously. And Ben's like, I am taking it seriously. I'm just thinking about what I want to do. I've spent this whole week researching what I want to research, which is basically a long way of saying I haven't done anything at all. Yeah, so Alex is like, all right, okay, bro, that's fine. As long as you feel comfortable that you're going to be able to finish this presentation by the time that it's due, tomorrow, then yeah, it's whatever. I sometimes leave things to the last minute too. I wasn't trying to come after you, bro. I wasn't coming for your neck. I wasn't coming for your family. I wasn't coming for your life. Relax a little bit, bro. It's not that deep. And Ben's like, okay, whatever. And they just sit there in silence for 5 minutes as all the other groups were having a nice conversation about their dinosaurs and then just talking about stuff. And it was good vibes all around, except yeah, Alex's group was dead silent. So anyways, the next day comes around, and that night, of course, Alex is, he's working on his presentation, getting a few more facts about the pterodactyls, Here I know how it is. Alex is a good student, man. He knows what he's doing. He's, all that good stuff. So yeah, anyways, the next day comes around, and so kids kind of go up to the front of the class. Some people have posters. One kid actually dresses up in like a T-Rex costume he found on Amazon. Some people are being kind of creative with it. And so Alex goes up there, he has a little slideshow presentation, and Alex runs for the whole 3 minutes. In fact, he had so much information, the teacher had to cut him off, which sometimes teachers will, like, knock off points if you go too long, but this teacher wasn't weird like that. The teacher just like, hey, Alex, like, wow, like, you have so much information, thank you so much, but for time's sake, we got to move on. So Alex sits down, and he feels pretty good about his presentation, because, he's done the assignment, man. He's done what he's needed to do. And so anyways, right, a couple more people go, then eventually Ben goes up, and Alex is actually genuinely curious, oh, what, like, dinosaur did you choose? So Ben goes up to the teacher and kind of says something to him, and the teacher nods, and then Ben takes out his computer and attaches the USB lightning port, whatever type thing, and basically saying, like, hey, I have basically, he had a slideshow. So he plugs in his computer, and at this point, Alex is genuinely curious which dinosaur he was going to choose. And joke's on Alex, he wasn't choosing a dinosaur, man. This kid decided that he had such a hatred for this Riggy the Rabbit on YouTube Shorts that he decided, screw dinosaurs, screw getting a good grade in this class, screw doing exactly what I need to do. I'm just going to make a 10,000 page long hate presentation on why I hate this rabbit so absolutely so much. So yeah, anyways, the class is kind of not really paying attention because it's like the 20th dinosaur presentation, and like, bro, as cool as dinosaurs are, like, we're 30 minutes into class, I'm really not trying to pay attention right now. But people started to pay attention when the first slide was, why Riggy the Rabbit sucks balls, which is such a interesting introduction, such a great opener. Yeah, so just to look on the teacher's face, like, guys, just for a second, I want you to imagine for a second that, you're teaching a class. Maybe, man, this is your first year teaching. And maybe, like, you love dinosaurs when you're growing up. So you're honestly excited to give your students the opportunity to feel the same joy, the same pleasure you did when you were a kid, learning about the dinosaurs, these amazing creatures that existed before us. So you decide, as the teacher, your first year teaching, that you're going to allow them to really learn on their own, to have some choice, to have the freedom to learn about whichever dinosaur that they want to. So, they all come into class, all with these wonderful presentations. Some kid got dressed up. It's amazing. And you're sitting there so proud of your students. And then a student comes up and has a 15,000 slide presentation on why he hates a fictional rabbit that exists on YouTube Shorts. I think at that point, I genuinely would question my profession. I think I would be like, did I mess up somewhere? Like, somewhere along the line, did I make a major, like not a small, a major mistake? Like, did I majorly screw up somewhere? Because I feel like I'm being punished. I genuinely feel like I'm being punished right now. Like, I swear to God, I feel like I'm being punished. Anyways, so yeah, the teacher is like, hey, Ben, I think you have the wrong presentation up there. And Ben genuinely doesn't even pay attention to him. Like, I'm sure Ben heard the teacher say, hey, man, you definitely have the wrong presentation. But Ben just, like, straight up ignored him. He's like, class, today I will tell you why Riggy the Rabbit is garbage AF. And he, like, goes to the next slide. He's like, slide number 1. Riggy sucks. This rabbit is garbage. I will explain. And, okay, so at this point, the teacher's like, hey, Ben, remember, this is a presentation on the dinosaurs, so this might be a presentation for another class. Just in case you are confused, please pull up your dinosaur presentation and not this. The teacher was really hoping, bro. Like, the teacher was really just, like, really stretching out hope that, oh, man, maybe Ben actually did mean to, like, maybe he actually did have a dinosaur presentation. Maybe he actually did do the work for the class, man. Maybe he actually did what he was supposed to be doing and isn't just doing this, like, ridiculousness. But no, Ben completely ignores him and keeps going on his tirade. Real quick, if you made it this far into the video, I want you to comment rabbit down below. A secret word of the day, it lets me know how many people made it this far into the video. I appreciate you if you did. If you're listening to this on Spotify, make sure you've rated the podcast 5 stars and followed it. And then also answer the poll question if it pops up. And yeah, if you're on YouTube, I post on Spotify and vice versa. And yeah, with that being said, let's get right back into it. So yeah. Sure enough, the whole class is like completely snapped back into it because, like, not gonna lie, they were kind of fading out of it because I don't know, man. Like, bro, after like 15 presentations in, I know for a fact that I'm not paying the best attention ever, but they're all paying attention now because they know for a fact that Ben is like not doing what he's supposed to be doing right now, like, to put it lightly. Yeah, so anyways, at this point, everyone is genuinely confused why this kid absolutely, without a question, without a shadow of a doubt, absolutely hates this YouTube rabbit. Like, bro, what did this rabbit do to you, man? Like, genuinely, what did this rabbit do to you? Yeah, but, so the kid is almost like, Ben is almost like, he's about to go to the next slide when the teacher stands up and says, Ben, I need you to stop this presentation. This is disruptive. This is not what the assignment was. I'm still going to give you an opportunity, even though you wasted a lot of time, to pull up the presentation on a dinosaur if you have one and present it for full credit still. I'm being very generous right now, which genuinely, dude, the teacher honestly doesn't, like, he doesn't need to do this. Like, this kid already wasted his one opportunity to do an actual presentation. And that's when Ben's like, well, no, this is the presentation. And the teacher's like, wait, this is the presentation on the dinosaur? You know, the dinosaur presentation that implies, you know, that that's on a dinosaur, not this. And Ben's like, yeah, but, you know, I thought this was like more pressing. Like, this is like kind of relevant. Like, dinosaurs are always going to be around since they're not around. Like, it's just kind of history. Like, that'll always be. Like, this is a trending topic, man. Like, this needs to be covered. And the teacher's just looking at him. He's probably thinking to himself, where did I go wrong in life that has led me here? No, he's probably thinking like, why? Yeah, just like, dude, genuinely, what? So then Ben says like the most insane thing ever. He's like, I think this presentation on why Riggy the Rabbit is actually the worst kid ever is more important than any of this dumb dinosaur crap, bro. Like, you got to understand what's important and what needs to be said. So, Mr. Teacher, can I continue on with my presentation? The whole class at this point was, dude, their like mouths were like dropped. Like, bro, if I was in that class, I would genuinely be thinking, okay, this kid's either going to get kicked out of class, get an F, or both at this point. Like, there's actually no chance. Like, bro. And also, if I was the teacher, what would I do in this situation? I feel like I'd just be so thrown off guard. Like, I don't think anything at teaching school will prepare you for this specifically. So anyways, the teacher's like, no, like, okay, your like presentation time is over. And Ben starts to get mad. He's like, dude, I didn't even get to my thesis. Like, I didn't even get to the main reason of why Riggy the Rabbit is actually the worst guy ever. Like, he's the worst rabbit and he sucks. And the teacher's like, yeah, and I don't care about that stupid rabbit. And Ben's like, so you agree it's stupid? He's like, no, I agree the teacher's like, no, I think it's stupid that you decided to use your presentation on something that's going to get you a failing like grade on this assignment. And here's the thing, bro, like, this is like 7th grade. Like, you don't even really fail 7th grade. I mean, I guess you could, but it's like, dude, that's not really a thing that happens. Like, I feel like the lowest grade that the teacher was going to hand out for this would be like a B+. Like, genuinely, I think the teacher was honestly just like, okay, if you did the assignment and obviously put in 1 ounce of effort, then you completely get an A on this. So yeah, Ben sits down, he like unplugs his computer, he's like, this is outrageous, which is honestly just like so funny to me that Ben thinks that he has any say in this. Like, Ben genuinely thinks that he can say that this is outrageous when honestly what he did was, bro, he's the one who's outrageous. So yeah, the teacher's like, all right, after that disturbance, and he like looks at Ben and Ben's still pouting, like, who wants to go next? So anyways, the rest of the students go up and do their presentations, and believe it or not, yeah, Ben did not get an A on that assignment. Crazy, right?